a top-down pixel art open world survival craft game. So it's a sandbox experience. Players just get dropped in there, and then they have to craft tools, explore the world. They can do farming, building, delving deep into dungeons, and there'll be lots of enemies and boss fights and loot and that sort of stuff as well. It is a sandbox experience. There is lore in the game and a story. It's not heavy because we want it still to remain a free sandbox experience, but there are these faults in the world, and the players have to just hunt down, discover these faults, and figure out the cause of these faults and why they're there. But a lot of the content in the game will tie into that. So I won't spoil anything yet. This is something players will discover for themselves. One big part is it's got split screen co-op, which is very important for me. And we're currently working on online multiplayer as well. It's got quite a good exploration feel. I've put a lot of work into the procedural generation of the world to make a lot of the map layout or the features within maps feel more natural. So there's a really nice natural exploration feel with multiple level dungeons and dungeons that interlink together and things. Something I've been wanting to do for a long time. I started thinking about a game like this in around 2016, 2017. My daughter and I used to play a lot of Terraria together. Split screen co-op, and we absolutely loved that. And then after that, Stardew Valley came out. We're playing a lot of that as well, but it wasn't split screen at the time. And I thought we had so much fun playing split screen and Terraria together, and had a lot of fun in Stardew Valley as well, even though we couldn't play together. We wanted to have more of those experiences together, so I wanted to make a co-op open world survival craft game with the sort of like the deep grinding of something like Terraria, but more the top-down and farming fun of Stardew Valley, sort of see if I could put those together. So that's where the idea came from, and then did a bit of prototyping and stuff earlier on, and then starting to develop it part-time from about 2018 onwards. But it was quite a slow progress, part-time over many years. And then late last year, I started showing some of my friends the progress of my game, and they're like, "Dude, you have to go full-time on this. It's awesome." So earlier this year, I switched to full-time development on it, and now it's just full steam ahead. And this is my sole project now. I'm going to support it for as long as possible. The tricky part is going to try and balance the different ways people want to play the game. I want people that want to have fun just like building and farming, be able to do that. And people that want to do the deep grinding and gear progression can do that. I guess ultimately the best experience would play it with your friends, and then you all can do whatever aspects you like and come together to progress the game and everything. The engine's pretty solid right now. We've got most of the core features in. So you've got all the building mechanics, farming mechanics, exploration, combat, and but what's missing at the moment is lots and lots of content. So that's where we're on the development path at the moment, is making sure there's enough content in the game to satisfy players. And ideally, that's never going to stop. I'll keep putting more and more content in the game. Full steam ahead until release. Until release, we'll be having playtests. We want people to playtest the game and give us feedback and tell us if we're on track or if we're missing the mark on anything, if there's things people want. If there's things they feel we're missing or that we're doing well, we'd like to know all of that. But yeah, it's full steam ahead, running playtests, getting feedback, making the game as good as it can be up until release. And then once we release, it's going to be continual content updates and feature updates.
What is your go-to caffeinated beverage when working on the game?
I'm tired a lot, so I drink a lot of coffee. Actually, drink a lot of instant coffee. I hope don't burn me, but we don't buy cheap instant coffee. We buy the nicer stuff. If we're out somewhere and going to splurge, I don't mind buying like a frappe or some sort of like frozen coffee drink. That's always nice, especially with the Queensland heat. Come join the playtest if you're interested. Make sure you support indies with a wish list. It really does help the developers. And I really hope people enjoy the game. That's ultimately what I want. Make a game that people love. Yeah.